Did you know that Magnarr can farm Nightmare Campaign 12-6 very, very easily? Doesn't take a lot of gear at all. I'm going to put him in the background while I give you a summary really quick, and then you're going to see the video with the side-by-side comparison. Can Samar now do damage that's comparable to Magnarr? It's close. It's not as much as Magnarr, but it is close. The issue is Samar needs to have a buff up on the enemy to get 2 hits. With Magnarr, we can always get 2 hits because unless we put a burn up on the enemy, Magnarr is always going to do 2 hits. If we put a burn up on the enemy, Magnarr can then stun them. And then he can also debuff spread on his A3 and decrease defense on his A1. That's all with Magnarr. Samar can only get additional life on his A1 along with turn meter increase. And then his A3, which I believe is on a longer cooldown, I'll have to look. It might even be on a 4-turn cooldown where Magnar's AoE is on a 3-turn cooldown. Samar will only hit 2 times though. He'll try to steal 2 buffs and then he'll hit 2 times on his A3 only if there is a buff up, which makes it very hard for you to go in there with a Madam Cirrus, remove everything they have, put decreased defense up, and then he's only going to hit 1 time. If Samar always hit 2 times and still did a little bit less damage than Magnarr, that would be good. He would be a legendary that does really good damage then, and we could have some play with him. His A2 hits 1 target. This is Gemcursed I'm talking about, Samar. His A2 hits 1 target, does additional damage from the difference of HP lost, plus additional damage if he has buffs on him. Still, I'm not impressed with his A2. Even when I'm lower in life, it just does not impress me. If you're thinking about playing him now, Stu, should I play him because of the increased damage for Samar Gemcursed? No. You shouldn't go out there and just be like, the increased damage is there. Now he's a real power bruiser that can take a lot of hits, have high HP, steal some buffs, do additional damage, get turn meter increase, heal himself a little bit on his A1. No. I know you're going to see some videos from some people that are in high-end arena and try to make it look like he's great and useful. In the arena video on the end of this one, you're going to watch me play. I should have played against better teams that didn't have so many buffs and such high resistance, but I just wanted to see what damage he could do. First, you're going to see the side-by-side comparison damage with the same gear on Samar and Magnarr, and then you'll see a little bit of arena. So no matter what you see out there from other content creators saying Samar is amazing in arena now, I would still always go with Magnarr in arena. Samar is fun. His passive ability does put up that block damage, which is really cool. So he is a fun bruiser, and he's even better now. So if you can incorporate him into your arena team, he will work. He can work in special arena teams to where you can get that block damage to pop up and go up against fragile teams. Of course, he's a bruiser. So if you go up against fragile teams, then go up against them. You'll take them down. This is critical damage at 7, though. That's pretty nice. So that we'll get critical damage up as well and accuracy. Okay, that's fine. All right, 290. So now we're at 290 critical damage, 99% chance to crit. So that's fine. So there you have it. Why would you not use it? I know, exactly. It's crazy. And it's sanctioned by StewGaming. They say it's okay to use. Here we go. So this is the ability. Before we were hitting for like 25s or something, and we got a savage proc for 40,000. Now we've got critical damage gloves instead of HP gloves. A little bit more, but not that much. But we did increase our critical damage though. I think we increased our critical damage by a few, so I think it's safe to do either one. If you want to minimize, maximize, you can do critical damage gloves. But if you want to play a safer, stronger bruiser with more HP, I think doing HP gloves is fine. It really wasn't that much more damage. He's got 60% critical damage base. Savage critical damage. What was it? 87,000, and he does have 60%. Does Magnarr have 60%? Magnarr's at 50%. Base damage of 20.9. Base HP. Base HP of 21,480. So Samar, what they should have done is increase Samar's base HP along with increasing these multipliers. If they would have increased Samar's base HP to like 20, what is Mountain King? What is Mountain King? Mountain King got his increased by a lot back in the day. 31,000. If they increased Samar's base HP to 28,000 and then keep his multipliers currently, then we'd be talking. Looking for some gloves. And a chest. $280. Our critical damage went up. I feel like our critical damage... No, we were at 290. We were at 290 critical damage with Samar. And we were at... What was the total HP? Somewhere around the same, right? Okay. Comparable masteries. Let's go. We already know it's no contest. And everything else, you know, the thing is too, you got to think about Magnarr in total. Just like what everything Magnarr can do. If you don't want to play Magnarr as a nuker, if you want to play him as a debuff spreader, it's just like even everything Magnarr can do is more viable than Samar. So you got a guy that can hit harder than Samar. He's more accessible than Samar, and he's easily viable in more situations than Samar is. Right here, we got a decreased defense. Samar doesn't have that. We got a chance instead, if the target is under burn, to a higher percentage chance to decrease defense. Samar does not have that available. Attack all allies. We get an extra hit if there's not an HP burn up. Well, we have to apply that HP burn up. So if we want 2 hits, we get to decide if we want 2 hits or not. And then we can place a stun on enemies under HP burn then. Here we get to apply a debuff spread for 2 turns on a random debuff target placed by enemies if their HP burn increase. Right? This champion heals by 1% of their max HP every time an enemy in battle takes damage from HP burn. So if we wanted to play him in a better, if we wanted to, right? Please get this guy a skin though. I cannot stand the way he looks. This tail is stupid. Raid Shadow Legends 2022 end of year. You're going to start seeing champions come out that you're like, nah. And then you're going to see immediately a skin sold for that champion for 25 bucks. And it's going to look amazing. I'm calling it right now. Watch. Look back on this stream. It's going to be the truth. Okay, so we know obviously this is going to just blast this team, right? Boom. Boom. So he did 2 hits. Actually, the damage looked the same, right? It was a little bit higher. We didn't... I don't know. I feel like the damage is about the same, but it's just really difficult for us to get 2 hits with our Samar, especially if you bring in a Madam. If you bring in a Madam and you're stripping all buffs, you're decreasing defense, and then you bring Samar in, he's not going to get 2 hits. Whereas Magnarr will get 2 hits. Let's try this A1 and see what happens. Put it on 1 time speed. Okay, I'll do it on 1 time speed. Let me look at Maggie's A1 here against her. So we were hitting for 58,000 and then 60,000 once we went to critical damage gloves, which we have critical damage gloves on him right now. So a little less on the A1. So Samar does hit harder on his A1. Big whoop did he do. Not a lot harder, but still he does hit harder. Now we weren't going for accuracy because we want to do damage instead, additional damage. What's going on from this screen? Why can't I find... From here, I can't see his... Oh, I didn't mean to come here. That was weird. From that screen, I couldn't see his full stats. 176. Okay, so some people will steal, some people we won't steal from. They got really high resistance. They got a resistance lead. Plus, their team power is 4,428k. So they've got good resistance. Here it begins. After the update, they removed that screen for a reason? Really? Let's slow it down. Okay, here we go. Orchid's Ritual. Well, they're not that high resistance. Plus, I mean, I got really good accuracy, though. So Okay, Candy's going to be an issue because we're coming in with a really weak team. If I came in here with my own Duchess, we probably would have been better off, but let's see what happens. Here we go. All right, we didn't bring a Madam in, so this isn't really a good comparison. Let's go back out. Let's go back out and bring a Madam in. Good damage on Lydia. Oh, we want buffs to be there, though, to hit 2 times. Stew's eyes. My eyes. Hey, Fabulous, what's going on? Anything. It doesn't even matter. You want to 3-man this? I bet we got this 3-man. Easy. How did Duchess get covered already? Oh, because she has the lowest. Duchess has the lowest HP in this group. Haha. That's funny. All right, let's give Samar some protection. Damn, they got a lot of buffs. Get him, Samar. Look like no damage. Let's put it on auto. Auto play for the... We actually need somebody to heal my Necret now. We're not going to be able to heal Necret. Okay, Samar hit pretty good on that A1. All she's got over there as far as buffs or speed... Okay, now she's got Ally Protect, so that's not good. If they didn't have Lydia, it would be all right. We could actually bring Necret back to life if they didn't have Lydia. But we have no way to heal our Necret right now. We're still chopping though. Oh my God, Canderfon, no weak hits. Canderfon, no weak hits that time for 2 hits on my girl. The luck. The complete luck. All right, Samar, it's up to you again. Samar, it's you, buddy. It's you. Whoa, whoa. Oh, counterattack. That was counterattack. Okay. And he got a turn meter boost. That was cool, right? Counterattack, turn meter boost. Oh, we got the log on him that time. Oh, Canderfon almost went down. Counterattack. It's like we're at the horse races. Comes around the corner. Come on, weak hit. There we go. Block damage. Oh, man. If Canderfon wasn't under the damn veil, we'd have this game. Weak. Okay, good. I'm gonna take it off auto. Take it off auto. No. 8 to 11K. Woo! Man, it was close. Beat Bommel 90 hard today for the first time with Samar buff. You don't need Samar's buff to beat Bommel 90. What are you talking about? Samar's buff didn't do anything to beat Bommel 90 hard. You could do it before or you couldn't do it before.